this is Lindsay, and welcome to my channel if this is your first time. If not, and you're already a part of the El Michelle family, welcome back. So today we are going to talk about the fact that I gained weight. I'm not even going to go into my stats right now. I'm just going to jump right into the story. So when I got back from South Korea visiting my husband, I weighed 183 pounds. A couple of weeks went by and I decided to start back working out. So I went to the gym and I noticed when I got on the scale it said 185. I'm like, okay, no problem. I gained these couple pounds, I'm gonna get them out. So as I'm working out for about 2 weeks, I noticed that instead of the scale going down, it kept going up. So I went from 185 to 186 to 187 to 188 to 189 and even 190. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? So I went to my former trainer that I had a couple years ago. She works at the gym that I attend. And I asked her what she thought it was. And mind you, she does not deal with bariatric patients. So I had to keep that in mind when talking to her. But she was like, you're not giving your body enough fuel, basically. Like you asking it to give you more, but you're not giving it what it needs. So, you're storing food. And I took that into consideration, but I also called up a weight loss coach, like, hey, bro, I'm coming to see you, got something ain't right. So I went to him, and he said, okay, what are you eating? And I started telling him what I was eating, and mind you, I'm always honest with him. And he stopped me right there. He was like, no need to tell me more. You're not eating enough, and you're working out way too much. Because some days I was doing 2 a days, not every day, but some days. And then I work out for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, like, I was going to kickboxing, then Zumba. And then I would leave, run errands, blah, blah, blah. Come back, take my kids to swim lessons, and then go to spin class. Like, on some days, that's what I was doing. Other days, I would do one class and then get on the treadmill, elliptical, or go lift, or whatever. But I was doing a lot of working out and was constantly putting on weight because I was still eating 11 to 1,200 calories a day. And like I said, I'm very honest with my trainer. Like, I tell him, or not my trainer, but my coach, I tell him, like, okay, sometimes I might have, stuff I ain't necessarily supposed to have. But he pretty much told me, he was like, yeah, you're just not eating enough. Of course, you need to cut some of that out, but you're not eating enough. So I immediately increased my eating. And I actually increased my eating before I even went to my coach, after I talked to my former trainer. And I had already lost a pound overnight by just increasing my eating. So I said, well, maybe she's on to something. But anywho, my coach also suggested that I start using more supplements to speed up my metabolism. And he also recommended that while I'm working out, I drink amino acids to help my muscle maintain and recover during my workouts. Because he said what I was doing by working out so much, instead of burning fat, I would probably burn muscle as well. And he was like, that's not good. You don't want to burn muscle. Like, you want to burn fat and grow your muscles. So now during my workouts, I drink, I think it's BCCA, or I'll write in the comments. I don't know. I just bought what he told me about, put it in my drink and drink it. But I put that in the comments. I put it on my Instagram story once, so maybe you've seen it. And then it's another supplement he has me taking. Like, you take a tablespoon on an empty stomach right when you wake up. And he also suggested that I do fasted cardio right when I wake up in the morning for 15 minutes. And I haven't done that yet because I'm not a morning person and I hit snooze. Like, I got my alarm clock set so I can do it, but I hit snooze and But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep pushing for it so I can get that 15 minutes of fasted cardio in. And he suggested that I y'all hear my baby. He suggested that I drink 8 to 10 ounces of water before bed. So I've done that as well. And then he gave me a meal plan of things I should eat, when I should eat them. And of course, he told me when I have my cheat meal not to go over so many carbs. So I watch for the carb amount when I have my cheat meal, and that's pretty much it. And then my snacks that he added are like almonds and fruit and so on and so forth. Oh, I see, it's BCAA. BCAA amino acids. That's what it is. Y'all know me in names and stuff. But yeah, so from the point that I started eating more and supplementing, I went from 189 back down to 182. So, and then that change happened within a week. So within a week I lost, what is that? 7 pounds. So I put on 8 pounds, and then I lost 7 pounds. So I'm so happy I did that, especially in a very quick amount of time. Like I said, it was pretty much a week. And I'm like, well, dog, if I can lose 7 pounds in a week, following this advice, then let's see what happens going forward. And I know going forward it might not be 7 pounds, it might be a little less, because your body gets used to things and you have to adjust. But I'm just glad I found out why I was gaining weight and was able to fix the problem. So with that being said, let's go over my stats. I was leaved on October 2nd, 2017 at Bon Secours St. Mary's Hospital in Richmond, Virginia, where my surgeon was Brendan Carmody. Maybe you need to know that, maybe not. But I like to say it because sometimes I meet people who, that's their surgeon. They're about to have surgery with him. So, they want to see how it went for me. But anywho, I started off with my highest weight at 255 pounds. With my pre-op diet, I lost right at 13 pounds. And on surgery day, I weighed 242 pounds. And now, today, I weigh 182 pounds, which is the same thing I weighed when I did my 10-month post-op video. So, like I said, I gained all the way up to 189. So, I'm not even mad at this 182 that I'm still at. So, I'm at 182. My goal is getting closer and closer. I'm about 25 to 30 pounds away from my goal. The reason why I say 25 to 30 pounds is because the number, it matters, but it doesn't. I do want the number to say that I'm no longer obese, because I'm still in obese class 1. Yeah, I'm still in obese class 1, and my goal weight is actually overweight for my height. But hey, I don't care. I know what I want to look like, what I want my body to look like, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, so my goal just depends on when I'm extremely happy with the way I look, and I'm very happy with the way I look now. But it's some things I want to tweak and change. As far as my gym goes, I am working on tightening my core. My core is really weak, and for me, in my opinion, so I'm doing constant planks and other ab workouts to strengthen my core. Lifting weights to get these arms together. I still have a lot of fat and flab on my arms that I want to get together. And then yeah, as far as my thighs, it's not a big deal to me. Yeah, I got a little loose skin on my thighs. They jiggly. They jiggle when I walk, when I dance. Whatever, I don't care. Thick thighs save lives. My hips, I love them. But yeah, I'm going to have to lose some more off my thighs to get into the size I want. Speaking of size, I am wearing a 12 or a 10 right now. I try on both to see which one works. Depends on the pants. Depends on the dresses. Some dresses I can wear a 10. Dresses that are a 10 are a little bit tighter in the lower body for me. I am smaller up top than I am at the bottom. But I can wear a size 10 dress comfortably. Size 12 is more likely with jeans. Size 10, I can wear some in dress pants. So, yeah, that's how it's going. In shirts, I'm pretty much a large. Some mediums I can get away with. It depends on how they're made in the arms, because my arms are still pretty big. So, clothes vary for me. I do better going in the store and trying on clothes than I do buying online. unless it's a store that I shop in and I know what size it is. But stores like Fashion Nova and things like, it's either hit or miss. Some stuff I can buy in a large from Fashion Nova and it fit perfectly. Some stuff is too small. I have a jumpsuit from Fashion Nova right now that I absolutely love. The largest size they had was large, and it fits up top, but it's too tight in the hips. Yeah, so it just depends. And I actually enjoy going to the store and trying on clothes. Before I did not, because in a lot of stores, the plus size section sucks, except for if you go to somewhere like Torrid. Speaking of Torrid, the only thing I can wear from Torrid now are the pants. So I don't even shop there anymore, and that's a good thing because I have a Torrid credit card, so I can cut that joke up because I don't need it anymore. And I thought about holding on to it, but for what? Like, the only reason you should hold on to something is if you plan on going back, and I don't plan on going back. So I'm just going to snip, snip. And, you know, I talked about this briefly on my last video. I've even started getting rid of my clothes. Like, I've had bags of clothes just sitting here because I was having attachment problems and didn't want to get rid of them just in case. So, I've been going to Plato's Closet selling clothes. I've been giving clothes away to people in need. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you know that I suggested to give clothes away to shelters for domestic violence for women, even your old kids' clothes, because some of those ladies take their kids and they leave with clothes on their back and they don't have anything. So look, you know, Google and see if your town has a domestic women's shelter or somewhere close by, and take your clothes there. Like, they really need stuff. So I don't give to Goodwill because they're a for-profit company. So if I do give somewhere like that, it's somewhere local or like the Salvation Army. So that's what I've been doing with my clothes. So I'm almost a year out. I have one more month until I am 1 year post-op. And like, if you were to ask me, am I upset by not being at my goal yet? One part of me would say yes, another part would say no. Like, the bigger part would say no because, like I said, I'm happy with how I look now. And the part of me that says no is kind of upset because I expected to be at my goal by a year. But the thing is, some things are beyond your control. I'm pretty sure if I stayed on the straight and narrow, I could have been at my goal. But, you know, I chose to go the moderation route because I know me. You have to do what's best for you. And I know me. I know that from the past, like when I would deprive myself of food and stuff, when I get it back, I tend to binge on it. And I think that's where a lot of the weight gain came from. And then too, I used to do stuff that I didn't even realize was making me gain weight. When I think about, you know, how I used to eat and all, I know now why I gain weight. For example, I used to go to Starbucks twice a day, if not more. And every time I went, I would get like a grande latte, especially during the holidays. Speaking of, holiday drinks at Starbucks are out. If you do get one, don't do it every day and don't do it every week. And get the short size. They have a short size. It's not advertised, but they do have a short size, which is smaller than the top. I had one today because I was good all week and I reached my goal and got the weight off, and I did really good. So I rewarded myself today with a fall drink. I got a salted caramel mocha in the short size. But anywho, yeah, I was going to Starbucks every single day getting a grande latte and a cookie every day, twice a day, if not more. Another thing I realized I was doing to gain weight was every time we went out to eat, I got pasta. Well, I have a gluten allergy now, so I can't do that anymore. Like, my gluten allergy is a blessing because I feel like that is going to be part of what keeps me from gaining a whole bunch of weight back. Yeah. When my husband and I were living in upstate New York, we were in the house a lot because of the amount of snow. It snows 7 months out the year there, and it's not a little bit of snow. Like, you get dumped with snow at times. And so at that time, I fell in love with baking. I realized I was really good at baking, and I was baking stuff for other people and for us because I would, try certain recipes out. And so me and the family would eat the stuff that I was baking. So, like, if you go back and look at pictures from back then, like, my husband was gaining weight. I had gained a bunch of weight, because of all the baking I was doing. Like, I was making chicken and dumplings, and then it's so cold. So, we didn't go out and exercise and all that stuff. So, we were just sitting at the house, loving on each other, eating and getting fat. But anywho, we are getting ready to move up north a little bit. Not New York, but somewhere pretty cold. And it doesn't snow 7 months, but about that. And yeah, so we both were talking to each other the other day. Like, he said, baby, you can't be making chicken and dumplings and stuff. And I'm like, well, I can't eat it no way, so I won't be making that. Unless I made it with gluten-free flour. And he was like, no, don't worry about it, just don't make it. So we are going to be really conscious of what we're eating while we are shut in for the winter. And really, we won't be as shut in as we were in New York, because then we had little babies that we didn't really take anywhere but from the car to the inside of where we were going. But now they're in school and got stuff going on, so it's going to force us to get out. And when I drop them off at school, guess where I'm going? The gym. If not work, hopefully I can get a job. But we'll see how. I'm rambling. Moving on. Yeah, so because I see where I've came from, and I'm going to post pictures, so I see where I've came from, and I'm happy to be where I am at. Even I went to the beach last weekend and the weekend before, and if you go back and look at one of my videos that I posted, I think it was like pre-op. Last vacation as a big girl, or maybe it wasn't that one. I don't know. I will post the video in the description box. But if you look at that video, I was at the beach and I was talking about how. But yeah, I was at the beach and I was talking about how uncomfortable I was, like how I didn't want to take off my swim cover. I talked about how I had to walk up stairs to get there, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I mean, just looking back at that video and seeing how miserable I was at the beach, and then seeing how much fun I had, last weekend. I got my mom to take a few pictures of me, and then we put the phone down, and I got out there in the water with my kids, and we were near Destin, Florida, and the water was clear, and we were looking at the fish and chasing the fish, and I'm sitting there hoping they don't bite. And we just had a great time. And yes, I had on a two-piece, if you haven't seen the picture. And I was a little self-conscious of my back roll, so I still have back roll. But at the same time, I didn't care, because I was like, you know what? I got less rolls than I had 73 pounds ago, And I just had a great time. So I wasn't tired. I was throwing them in the water. We had a blast. But yeah. Because of that, and just the feeling that I have now, and looking back at old videos, and like, who is this girl on the video? I don't know who that is, because that's not me anymore. I'm just so grateful. Even when I look back at videos going through this journey, and I've been depressed at some point, and so on and so forth, that's okay. Like, I got through it. I kept pushing and got through it. And this is for the people that dislike those type of videos. When you're on a journey, you are going to go through ups and downs. That's totally normal. So I'm grateful for every up and down. I'm just grateful for this journey. And I'll explain that a little bit more on my 1 year post-op video about a prophecy I received before I went on the journey from somebody I don't even know. But like I said, I want to talk about that next month. I want to save it, because I feel like that's a special occasion that I should talk about on my 1 year post-op. Because we're going to see how many pounds we get off next month. I'm excited. Or this month, rather. But, yeah. just look at my face. Y'all like my hair? This is my first blowout silk wrap I just got from my incredible hairstylist, Miss Sharonda Thomas. And yeah, so I like it. Shrinkage is real, you guys. Like, I did not know my hair was this long, and I got it trimmed. Yeah, shrinkage is real, because I did not know it was this long, and I got it trimmed a little bit, so it was even a little bit longer. But yeah, the hair, you guys. That's the hair. But yeah, I like it. I'm not going to put a lot of heat on my hair, but every now and again I might get it blown out. I'm okay. I like my curls too. Oh no, there's one more thing. Hold on. So I've been meaning to show these stickers from a friend of mine. She makes stickers if you love scrapbooking or journaling during your journey. You can go to her Etsy page. I'm going to post the link down in the description box as well. And they're little cute stickers that help you along your weight loss journey. So you have this one. It's for NSVs. I don't know how well you can see it. There we go. It's for NSVs. And some of them I don't have to show you because I've been using them. But this one is weight loss for this week. Week by week weight loss. And then I have my vitamins. Reminds you to take your vitamins, what vitamins you took. Keep track, you know. And then the one I need to be using but I haven't started using yet is water intake. Make sure you get your water in. Speaking of water, I keep my cup full at all times so I get my water in. But yes, now that is it for today. If you like my makeup, this is a natural look. I have on no eyeshadow. Yeah, this is a no eyeshadow look. So I'm going to post that video as well. So stay on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys next time on my 1 year post-op video. Unless I have something to share in between, but I doubt it. I'm busy, y'all. I am busy. My son is in soccer. I'm his coach. And look up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm going to go. But never in a million years did I ever think it was possible for me to coach soccer. One, because I was in the band. I ain't playing no sports. So I don't know nothing about sports. But I am my son's soccer coach. I am able to run around with 4- and 5-year-old boys and keep up and teach them soccer. Yes. Yes, me. I can do that. I can do that. I could not do that at 255 pounds. So look at the opportunities that this tool has given me. But anyways, I'm busy. My daughter got gymnastics. My son got soccer. They're taking swimming lessons. I have to drive far away to town twice a day to go pick them up. Yeah, like I'm in school, all that. I'm busy. I'm living life. So trying to make time go by until my husband come home in 2 months. But anywho, I'm gonna shut up now. I will see you guys next month on my 1 year post-op video. And I want you guys to have a great day, great night, whatever time it is you're watching this video. If you like me, you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to follow me on social media, check out my social media handles on this end card that's about to pop up or the links directly in the description box. Take care, you guys. Agape. I would notice that some people will fall off after a year or close to a year. And I wonder why. And honestly, I thought the worst. I was like, well, maybe they're not losing weight so they don't want to make videos. And now